the human nature is that it takes us a long time to get used to bad things, but we get used to good things very quickly.
What was that like for you coming to another country? And like, did you have any, I don't know if this is the right word, but like resentment? Did you want to stay in Russia? Like, did you understand why you were coming to America?
No, I mean, obviously, I was a kid. I was sad to leave my friends behind, but there wasn't any resentment. It was definitely a huge adjustment. We learned English when we were in Russia. I took English lessons from when I was 5 years old. So I came here, my parents came here with some language skills, some language foundation. Culturally, it was a huge shift. I mean, again, one of my biggest memories is actually in that grocery store, where the first time we literally got here, and I mean, on the second day, we went to the nearest grocery store we could find. And I was a scrawny 12-year-old. I was small. And I remember walking through this grocery store. I was looking around going, holy shit, this is incredible. And they bump into this big guy. And I immediately kind of go like this, because in Russia, like the standard response is he would yell at you and potentially try to hit you. Like, people are not friendly to each other. They weren't kind to each other. They weren't, you don't walk down the street and smile at strangers or say hello. Like, that's not a thing that, even now to this day, it's not a thing that happens in that culture. But instead, the guy was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? And it's such a little thing, but then combined with like shelves full of groceries, I was transported to a different world.
That's insane. Yeah.
The human nature is that it takes us a long time to get used to bad things, but we get used to good things very quickly. So you adjust to positive lifestyle changes. And this is why people have a problem with like lifestyle creep.
For sure.
That's a whole separate topic, but you start making more money, and all of a sudden that's your new baseline. You get used to it very quickly, and you just keep ramping up and ramping up. So I mean, we got used to that very quickly. I went to 7th grade. I picked up English fairly fast. It's easy to assimilate when you're a little kid.
Right.
It's much harder when you are my parents' age.
I bet.
When you're an adult.
Where did you guys move to? Did you come straight to Virginia?
To Richmond.
Straight to Richmond.
Yeah.
Why Richmond? Is that where the opportunity was for your parents?
No, so originally they tell you where to go. There's an agency that handles your immigration. We're refugees essentially, and there's an agency that handles refugee resettlement, and they say, congrats. And it took us 3 years to get approved to come here. My parents filed paperwork in 1989. So if we had known we could just walk across the border, that would have saved us 3 years. It's a separate topic. But they tell you where to go. So they originally assigned us to Jacksonville, Florida.
Interesting.
And my parents came back from the meeting and they said, kids, we're approved. We're moving to America. We're going to Jacksonville, Florida. And we said, great. Where's Jacksonville, Florida?
Right.
We looked in the map and it's like, Moscow.
Yeah. Yep.
We're not geography experts, but we can tell where things are in relation to the equator. And we said, maybe not the best idea. What else you got? And my dad had cousins in Virginia already. And so we petitioned to get resettled in Richmond because we had some family here that could essentially help us assimilate, adjust, get on our feet.